Okay, so Modern Warfare 3, the game that caused me to rage a lot when I first started YouTube. I started in the Modern Warfare 3 era, and pretty much most of my videos were just, showing bullshit, showing things that were like, can you believe this just happened to me? Can you accept that I did this and this was the outcome? All kind of quite negative videos, but sort of dressed up in a funny style, or certainly what I thought. Now, this gameplay in the background, there's no funny business, there's no hackers, there's no wankers, there's no bullshit. It's just good whole grain gameplay. Just I thought it was deemable for an upload, so you'll have to excuse me a little bit today, as my throat is very, very sore, and I'm just having a little bit of difficulty swallowing. So it's a good job I'm not homosexual. I don't know where that came from. Sorry about that. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about Modern Warfare 3 and Call of Duty Ghosts basically, because Modern Warfare 3. I've said many times, I think this could have been the best Call of Duty, but unfortunately Infinity Ward sort of let their grip slip of this game, and they didn't do enough to help it out. Now, I played Modern Warfare 3 pretty much until the death, from day one, right up until the very end when Black Ops 2 came out. And all the way through that, I kind of had a very sort of mixed experience. Some days I'd have good days, and some days I'd have worse days. And Modern Warfare 3 is a strange one. It's like a bitter, uncalculated mistress some days, and then other days it's an absolute dream. It's like you can wake up. For me, I wake up first thing in the morning, and if I think, I'll have a little game of Modern Warfare 3, I'll put it in and play it. And it's just like butter. It's as smooth as butter. The game is just flowing. I could get 4, 5, 6 gameplays and fight over which one I'm going to upload. And then I can turn it off, go away, I don't know, bake a fucking cake, come back, sit down, put it in, and it is unplayable. It just goes from one extreme to the next. It just goes into this unplayable game that you cannot fucking even look at. Now, it's for the reasons that it's actually been playable and fun in those times that have prevented me from snapping it into a few pieces. I don't know how. I sold a few copies and then I reimbursed myself with one because I kind of missed it a little bit. I wanted to experience some Modern Warfare 3. And, like I say, you would get those days where it felt better than others, and they would be the days you enjoyed. The days where it felt nasty and it was like, you can't beat people to gunfights. Those ones where it's like, I'm just losing out here. The French population have jumped on this game and the Germans have took over and they are fucking hammering me. They're first to the gunfights, even when they're fucking got their back to me, I'm shooting them in the back, they're turning around and I'm getting destroyed. Those kind of days. So it would be the positive days that would make me keep coming back and prevent me from snapping the disc in two. Now, I put a picture on Twitter, and it was of my Call of Duty Ghost disc, which was actually in 4 pieces, 4 perfectly symmetrical pieces, and I laid them out on the table, and I took a photograph, and I put a tweet up, and it was something along the lines of, this is the best therapy ever, fuck you, rest in peace, God Ghost. Now, I've put a lot of things over Twitter. I don't generally use Twitter too much, but when I do go on there, it's for either one of a retweet, or a favourite, or maybe just to ask somebody a question, or even just, give some kind of developer a bit of stick. Whereas this one was just one of like, look at this picture, look at what I've done here, people. And many of the tweets I've done in the past, which are quite, I suppose, unsavoury towards certain unpopular people, have been retweeted and favourited. This picture got the most retweets and most favourites I think I've ever seen. I think it had something like 100 favourites and 66 retweets or something. And it's like, do you know what? It actually felt really good for the first time. Well, I've kind of put the disc in and this was how it went. We went into a game. It was on Stonehaven, of all the maps to start off with, and there was just guys wherever. I don't even know where they were because they were all just looking down their thermal sights with LMGs, and they were just mowing me down and everybody else, and you couldn't really figure out where they were. So you would walk out and think, was he down there? Is that him there? Oh no, he's moved to the left, or he's moved to the right. So that was frustrating, so I backed out, I went in another game, and then as soon as I spawned I moved and Riley bit me. So then I backed out of that one, and then I went into another game, and it was thermal LMGs again. And this kind of happened over and over and over and over, and eventually I just, ejected the disc, took it in my hands, and I snapped it into 4 pieces. And I can quite honestly say that the relief and the endorphins that released into my body and swam around in my brain and every end of my fingertips was awesome. It felt so good because I felt as if, do you know what, I don't feel as if I need to go back and try and have a little game of that because it's fucking gone. It's dead. It's dead now. It's never going to be bought again, trust me. Modern Warfare 3 never even pushed me to that limit, and Modern Warfare 3 was fucking horrible. Call of Duty Ghosts for me has consistently been shit to play from day one right up until, you know, a few days ago when I bust the thing into 4 pieces. And you know what? I recommend you guys do it now. You know, if you feel bad about it, go to the shop, buy it. I think you can buy it for about £7 now. You know, the price of it's just been slashed. They can't even give it away. But I just recommend, you know, just take it out, snap it. It feels good. It feels exuberating. Give yourself this experience. I can highly recommend it. Apocalypse done.